I was like a kid in a candy store. I was so excited for this one-off test between England versus India. I had so much excitement and I couldn't wait for the first ball. But when I saw the players walk out there in their whites, I know that it's a format that the players want to play more of. As a former player, I want to see more of. And hopefully as a fan, you want to see the women take part in the ultimate format within our game. Hello and welcome to Crick Buzz for the day one wrap of this test match, and we saw plenty of action. England finishing 269 for 6, but they'd be disappointed that they lost 4 for 21 and opened the door back in for the Indian side. You can see that the top order did well for England, having won the toss and elected to bat. Tammy Beaumont 66. Heather Knight in her 100th match as captain scored 95 and will be disappointed that she didn't go on it and score a triple figures. And then for India, it was their two off spinners, Sneh Rana and Dipti Sharma, that were able to pick up the wickets. Sneh Rana in her debut 3 for 77 and Dipti Sharma 2 for 50 were able to claw it back for the Indians. Now, before we kind of go into the key moments of the game, I want to talk about the pitch because there was a lot of discussion about it being a used pitch, albeit for T20 cricket, but there didn't seem to be a lot of life in it. Didn't seem to be much carry. A couple of edges fell short of the slips. One did carry and Smriti Mandhana put Laura Winfield-Hill down, but it does mean that there isn't much pace bounce. So what that does mean is it's going to be hard to score runs, but it's also not necessarily going to assist the bowlers. If anything, I guess India will be hoping, given that it's a used pitch, that the spinners come into their own. Speaking about the spinners, selection. Well, I was very surprised to see Sneh Rana in. Given the fact that England don't have any left-handed batters, you've got literally a lot of in-swing bowlers from their seamers, and then the two off-spinners, plus a Harmanpreet Kaur. I wonder if India at the end of this test match will think maybe we needed someone taking the ball away from the right-handers. I guess time will tell. I do want to highlight Jhulan Goswami, 38 years of age. It was so good to see her charging in with the new ball in hand, and she was probably the pick of the seam bowlers. She troubled the English batters, she put it in the right areas, built up enough pressure, created a chance, albeit it was put down by Smriti Mandhana, but she looked good. The only issue that I have about Jhulan Goswami is, firstly, she can't help it. She's 38 years of age, and also the lack of preparation has meant not only her but the rest of the Indian side haven't had hours or overs into their body to be conditioned for Test cricket. And Mithali Raj bowled, I think, 15 to 16 overs of Jhulan Goswami within the first two sessions. And I wonder if that played a role in why India didn't take the new ball. They took it in the 88th over. You would think that they would have taken it straight away, given the fact that they had picked up some early wickets. Why not come in with the new batters, with a new ball that's moving around a bit? So I feel like they may have missed a trick there. As for the day, who do I go with? Who's had the better day? I think England probably won two sessions, the first two sessions, and then India won the last one. So England are slightly ahead, but they have opened the door for India. And the first session on day 2 is going to be really crucial, given the fact that Sophia Dunkley, who is also the first black Englishwoman to play Test cricket, a huge moment for her and her community, but herself and Catherine Brunt, they are two players that like to go for their shots. So will they be able to get England back on the front foot, or will India be able to pick up the remaining 4 wickets? I do want to say it was great to see Test cricket. That was really the moment of the day for me, to see the teams out there in their whites playing the game. And no doubt both teams will look back on the day and kind of go, where did we win it? Where did we lose it? I do think for England, they would be disappointed that they didn't capitalise on the start that they had. And at 230 for 2, they certainly looked like they were going to post over that 300 mark, remembering that you have to bowl 100 overs within women's test match cricket. India was short, they were 92 overs, and they looked tired in the second session. And I wonder if it's almost like us at school, before a test match, we cram as much as we can in. And maybe India did that, because we've got to remember, because of the pandemic and the quarantine periods, they haven't been able to play much cricket. So it's almost like their training may have been extended and their legs did look tired. The key for India on day 2 will be that first hour with the new ball. Can they get an early breakthrough? If they can, you would think that they can knock over England and be able to bat shortly after lunch. If they can do that, they've put themselves in a good position. Whereas England, they will want to firstly stabilise, but they will want to move the game forward. And that's probably where England will look back on the second session, where they only scored 76 runs off 28 overs. Did they miss a trick there? Still, there was plenty of excitement to be had in day 1, and I can't wait to see what day 2 holds for us.